triangles, three angles, tricycles, three wheels. TRI always means three. Say these sentences loud using only your brains. Tri means three. A shape with three angles is a triangle. Triangle is how to say triangle. A triangle with all sides equal is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Lateral means line. For equilateral, equal lines. All three lines, all three angles in an equilateral triangle are 60 degrees. 60 degrees. ISO, let's see, make sure you can see that. ISO means the same. There's an ISO triangle. Equilateral triangles and iso triangles. A triangle with two angles the same is an isosceles triangle. Doesn't matter which two angles it is, it's still called iso. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangles have two lines the same size. When they've got two angles the same size, they have two lines the same size. Isosceles, SC, just like the word scissor, there's a S sound spelled SC. In isosceles, there should be an S. In isosceles triangles, the two angles opposite the equal lines are also the same size. When you've got two lines the same size, the angles opposite are the same size. When you've got two lines the same size, the angles opposite are the same size. These little dashes means the lines are the same size, and these little curves, these little arcs means that the angles are the same size. There's one more. Oh, here we go. Opposite. A triangle with a right angle. No, there's more than one more. A triangle with a right angle is called a right angle triangle. It's the right angle for a square or a rectangle. It's this angle here, and that's the symbol for a right angle. All of the squares in your house all have 90-degree right angles on them. Right angles are 90 degrees. All the angles in a square are right angles. They're all right for squares and houses and rectangles. Triangles with three different sides and three different angles are called scalene. Three different angles and three different sides. It's called scalene. Scalene triangles. They're just like a snake is scaly. The triangle is scalene. I always put a tongue here and an eye there to go, oh look, it's like a snake. It's a scalene triangle. Just do another one. Scalene. Triangles are like scaly snakes, which is unfair on snakes really, because actually snakes aren't that scaly. They're quite soft and nice, and they can bite you too. Trapeziums. Hold on, what are we doing next? Quad means four, tri means three, quad means four. A shape with four lines is a quadrilateral. Lateral, we've already done lateral. Lateral means line. Equilateral means equal lines. Quadrilateral means four lines. In British English, a quadrilateral with no parallel lines is a trapezoid. In British English, that is in the wrong place. A quadrilateral with no parallel lines is a trapezoid. In British English, a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides is a trapezium. So this is a trapezium in England. This is called a trapezoid in the USA. Trapezium. That causes trouble when we use the same words to mean different things. This is an isosceles trapezium. Iso means two, the same, just like isosceles triangles. A right trapezium has a right angle and one pair of parallel sides. All trapeziums have a pair of parallel sides. Parallel means they're going in the same direction. That's a trapezium. Parallel means they're going in the same direction. That's a right angle trapezium. That arrow is the symbol to mean that these two are parallel, going in the same direction. Where are we? A right trapezium has a right angle and one pair of parallel sides. An isosceles trapezium has a pair of parallel sides and two equal angles. Oh, well, it's got to have two equal angles. No, it's going to have four. Oh, hello. Four equal angles. Let me show you the four equal angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're the four equal angles on an isosceles trapezium. Draw that one again. In American English, trapezium and trapezoid are swapped. Yeah, they swapped around what the meaning means. So for my American audience, I wanted to make sure you knew that. And for everybody else, you got to know that sometimes things are swapped around in American English. A quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. I'm doing all the triangles and all the quadrilaterals all at the same time. All the 2D shapes. A parallelogram with all sides equal is a rhombus. Now, I always say that there are right buses which are square. And draw the wheels, Gary, so it looks like a bus. There's the door, there's the driver. But if a bus comes to your bus stop and he's been in a crash with a low bridge, he looks like this. This is the crashing bus. This is the wrong bus to get. And it's the shape of a rhombus. See? Wrong bus. Rhombus. It's a square that's pushed over. A rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. Double L. Parallelogram. Good. Next one. A square is a rectangle with four equal angles. Rectangle. Angle. It's got the word angle in it. A square is a rhombus with four right angles. Rhombus. Because it's a bus. Yeah, squares, four right angles. A square is a parallelogram with four right angles and four equal sides. Parallelogram. So a square is a type of parallelogram. A square is a type of rhombus. A square is a type of rectangle. Yeah, it's a type of rectangle. A square has got all four sides the same length and all four angles right angles. The quadrilateral that looks like a kite is called a kite. Kite. Absolutely. Kites have adjacent sides equal. Adjacent. Adjacent means next door. Those two sides are equal, the other sides are longer. These two sides are equal, the other sides are longer. This side is equal to that. This side is equal to that. The adjacent sides are equal. Equal, 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 equal. Adjacent sides are equal length. And there's a kite. And there's a parallelogram and there's a rhombus. Irregular triangles are called, ones with all the sides all over the place. Irregular triangles are called Scalene. In British English, a trapezoid has no parallel sides. A trapezoid has no parallel sides, and a trapezium has one pair of parallel sides. Trapezium. In American dictionaries, the words are the other way around. because of Mr. Hutton's mistake in 1795. Yeah, there was a Mr. Hutton and he got his trapezoids and his trapeziums all mixed up when he was making a new mathematics book for America. Parallelograms have two pairs of parallel sides. They're parallel sides, they're parallelograms. Two parallel, arrow means it's parallel. Another parallel in a different direction. That's why it's two arrows. That's a parallelogram. Squares are rhombuses with right angles. Squares are rhombuses with right angles. Excellent! And that's all the three-sided shapes and all the four-sided shapes. All the triangles, all the quadrilaterals. My name's Good Luck Gary. I live in Hong Kong. I'm from England, as you can tell. And I teach in the schools and I tutor in the evenings. Here's my telephone number if you want me to help you with your maths. Get your mum to ring me up. I'm quite expensive though. Press subscribe down here for more videos. Press like down here if you like my videos. Bye!